It is time for a special series of casts here today. We are, of course, casting this man in the top right-hand side, who actually is a 6K MMR high GM player on the EU server, cannon rushing every single game. He is a streamer. It's grimreaper. Of course, you guys can find him over on Twitch, grimreaper_EU. If someone could link his stream up in chat, that would be amazing. And he sometimes does do these very late at night ladder sessions. So sometimes he finds someone else on the ladder up in the middle of the night on EU, and they play each other many times in a row. So he's actually sent me a pack of replays, a highlight pack from this series against PtitDrogo, where they played 15 ladder games in a row from I think it was 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. or something like this. And he sent me what he said was the funniest games and the most interesting games. Now we can see him starting up with his standard, I'm going to cannon rush because I'm a dickhead. Goes for the 3 pylon wall, and Drogo's not under-respecting this at all. He's pulling a ton of probes. He's got to shut this down. He's got to watch out for the high ground though. Yeah, he needs to chase that with some, but not too many. Ooh, Drogo just lost very valuable attacking time, and he's also missing 1 probe there. You see there, he micros that probe in to get it. Oh my god, he just cancelled the pylon and then built another one, just so that it the first one that's already damaged, bam, he gets more hit points here and less surface area on this middle pylon, which is normally the hardest one to keep up. He's also putting down another pylon on the high ground, which of course will power this cannon after that pylon goes down. Now there is surface area available. That probe just going to try and fight to buy a little bit of time. The Zealot's going to try and depower. Oh, he's going to go for the depower on this, but that pylon on the high ground finishes immediately. Oh my, yeah, his cannons are just, his probes are just going to have to fight this. And already loses the Zealot, loses 1 probe, loses a 2nd probe, loses a 3rd. Okay, does get unpowered for now. Now, oh no, there's only, oh my god, they're not attacking the cannon. They're not attacking the cannon. Drogo's in panic mode, guys. Oh my god, he's in panic mode. Another pilot goes down to the back of the face. For those of you who don't know, Grim Reaper, a master of cannon rushes, is one of these players who just does not stop. And oh my god, another cage goes up in the back of the base. This cannon up here finishes. It goes 1 probe. Will it get a 2nd? It's going to get a 2nd. And it gets a 3rd. Oh, it doesn't quite get the 4th. But down here, the cage is finishing up behind the mineral line. If you get a cannon up here, your opponent literally can't mine. Oh no, he screwed it. He screwed it. He misplaced the pylon. Oh no, Grim Reaper with a big screw up there. That pylon was meant to be there. Oh, he lets those probes in. Otherwise, that would have been so much harder to deal with. At the same time, comes up here, drops another cage and another cannon, and there's still 2 probes in the base. Oh my god. Drogo puts this probe there on the duty of blocking that cannon going down there. Can he block it? Can he block it? Can he block it? Oh, the cage still goes up. And he's going to win the fight, probe on probe, because he gets the first hit. Drogo's so focused on this fight up here. That probe's still running in circles. This cannon rush. Okay, this one should get depowered. It's going to finish up, but the probes are on top of that, and it gets 1 kill. Meanwhile, though, there's a cage up here. This cannon's halfway done. Another cannon going down. Is he going to... Oh, my God. Ah! Oh, my God. Grim Reaper, you douchebag. I think he's done it, man. This cannon's going to finish on full hit points. Oh, I mean, good surface area. He's going to take down that building cannon very quickly, but the Zealot's going to die very quickly here, and then it's just probes versus the cannon. The cannon's still got a lot of hit points, and he walls them in! They're walled in! Even once they take out the cannon, he can put another cannon down here. Grim Reaper, the ultimate douchebag move there. He says, you're locked in with the cannon, you can't disengage. It's always the same fucking thing with you guys. I'm trying not to blind counter too much, but honestly... Fuck yourself. I gotta say, I've had the same reaction when I'm there and I'm like, I know I can beat this stuff. If I just react really well quickly and I have the set reaction, I got some good practice. I don't want to blind counter. I don't want to always just chase, send a probe down crazy early to scout. I want to get good at my solid responses here. And then you're defending it, and each time you think it's defended, there's another cage that's gone up somewhere else, and there's another cannon, and it's just, the whole thing is so disgusting. Oh Oh, that's so funny, guys. So yeah, Grim Reaper, by the way, I didn't know this, but he mentioned it in this email. Maybe he's told me before and I somehow forgot. But basically, he actually told me that he didn't start cannon rushing every game until he saw my videos with printf. For those of you who haven't seen, !cannons in the chat. And we did a 3-part series of videos, me and printf, breaking down all the intricate details to his cannons. We did this 3 years ago. And yeah, and Grim Reaper says, yeah, after I was inspired by that video, and I started doing it myself. And now I'm a 6K MMR Protoss player who loves, cheesing it out with some cannons. He's got a good stream following as well. He's nice enough to send his viewers my way a lot of the time. I very rarely get to watch his stream, but he is an awesome player. And yeah, don't forget to give his stream link a click there in chat. grimreaper_EU and give him a follow. You guys would have remembered him as well. He had a post on Reddit where there was a post of Neeb streaming ladder going, oh my god, what a shit show of a game or something afterwards. Like, and it was this map, and it was because Grim Reaper had a wall of cannons and batteries here, and Neeb had a wall of cannons and batteries, and they both had void rays overhead, and they were fighting each other. And Neeb ended up winning, and everyone was like, yeah, thank god Neeb didn't lose to that stupid shit. And then Grim Reaper was like, yeah, I did beat him in the previous game, actually. And everyone's like, no! Evil's not meant to triumph, not over Neeb. So here we go, guys. This is another one of their games. So that first one was the first of 15 games. Grim Reaper told me. The first of 15 games. This is the second. So Drogo has just experienced that previous game, cancels the pylon, puts down another one. Look at that. He's getting the money back. He says, oh, you're not pulling probes? All right. I will build a gateway down here, though. Meanwhile, this guy is going to put down a pylon on the high ground so he can start working cannons up into that main base. There is a forge of his own. Drogo's going to respond with his own cannons. Now, responding with your own cannons is one of the most surefire ways to make sure you can survive. However, oh my god, actually, that cannon's quite exposed. Oh, he's going to try and fight it, but it's already finished. Is this too late of a pull? Drogo's got to pull more. He's got to pull more probes. Oh no. Oh man, he's going to lose like most of those probes because their DPS is about to drop. The DPS is about to drop. Oh, not too bad, but he does trap them in as well. They're trapped on the low ground, which is a little bit awkward there. Meanwhile, though, cannons are going to be finishing for Drogo. So one cannon does go down here for Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper has actually started to probe up at home. Okay, taking a gas, probing up. He's gonna really work out of this gateway. Thing is, I think that pylon might be in range of the cannon, and that one's gonna go down to these probes unless, oh, he's recalling them to save them. Okay, so Drogo's only now starting his Cybercore. He's up 2 workers, but his tech's really not that far ahead. And, I mean, he's cancelled one of his cannons, so he's keeping just 1 cannon down here for now. And Grim Reaper's like, that's fine. I've set up my douchebag position here. Let's go. Zealot versus Zealot. Oh, Drogo's getting the first hits. He's going to dive. Now, he's got to try to run circles and get some probe kills. Let's see how Drogo micros. Okay, the Zealot's just going to run around for now and try to get its regen on in a little bit. Yeah, that pylon also going to go down for Grim Reaper. Meanwhile, this Zealot taking the occasional stab to the butt cheeks. Luckily, Zealots never skip squats, so they've got those well-developed glutes ready to absorb a few Psyblade attacks. Oh, good micro by Drogo, though. Good micro by Drogo. Yeah. Yes. Oh, Drogo's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, or fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you know, that'd be shame on me, right? But nah, no fucking way, mate. I've got you this time. Oh, 1 hit point Zealot. Probe, Revenge of the Probe, get fucked. Yes, okay, so Grim Reaper loses the Zealot. There's a Robo coming up very early, but there's a Stargate and shield batteries here. Oh, that's not the right tech, Drogo. Oh, he hasn't seen the Stargate yet. Okay, he's gonna see it now and go, fragedy. Does he cancel the Robo? Too late! Ah! Dude, shield battery Void Ray. Like, Void Rays destroy Stalkers. Now, he's got a cannon. And he's building an Immortal. Oh, he's supply blocked. Oh, Drogo's so tilted. And he puts down a gateway, not a pylon. Yes. Drogo's so tilted. Drogo's so tilted, guys. He just killed one of his own probes so that he could start the Immortal. He's putting down more gateways rather than a pylon. Oh, he's going to try and all in. Oh, okay. He's realizing he can't beat the Void Rays and the shield batteries, so he's going to try and attack this. Where the fuck's the pylon? Drogo! he's basically just trying to get his gateway production up and prioritizing that, but I mean, you've got to follow that up with a pylon. Has he forgotten? Oh no. Uh-oh, Drogo's angry. Drogo's angry, guys. Oh, shit. The Immortal's like, it's fine. I'm out of here. And the Void Ray's like, I'm ready to deal with you, dude. Oh, no. Drogo. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Chad Pismatic alignment comes on immediately. And he's like, nah, get out of here, dickhead. And Drogo's like, shit. +1 air weapons is on the way for Grim Reaper. What an asshole. Oh. For those who don't know, Drogo is actually on a tear right now. He has been so consistent recently. He's actually, and I've also seen a lot of tweets of him clearly just having a more positive time, more balanced lifestyle at the moment, which I think is really important for pros when they focus too hard on just training 24 hours a day, you know, like, oh yeah, I'll just play 12 hours, watch replays for another 4 hours. You know, they often get into a bad mental state, but Drogo's been in such a good mental state, and you see it in his results this year so far. He's had some really, you know, good wins, making it, you know, pretty far in many of the tournaments, and oh man, he's dealing with things better. But I feel like Drogo is such an kind of infamous ragey player who gets so angry, and you play like this against him, and you know you're gonna get some salt, right? It's like it's just a given that Drogo is gonna be mega pissed off playing this sort of game, right? The Void Rays they've got the range advantage. Their Pismatic alignment wears off, but they're just going to wait for it to come back. There's a Warp Prism and a Zealot and Adept on the other side of the map, but he's got like 2 cannons and he's building more cannons and batteries. So like, maybe if you had an Immortal, because Immortals wreck cannons, but as it is, the Void Rays are like, goodbye Photon Cannon. The Stalkers just do not do enough damage. And yeah, you can see the Void Rays here. Great focus fire from Grim. Oh, the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper. Okay, that's Stalker apparently dancing with death just a little bit. The Zealots dropped in here. The Prism got focused down by the cannons. Oh, Grim was so focused on his base at home there. But by the time Drogo comes down, he does look down there one more time. And these Void Rays going to punish these Stalkers. He gets 4 Stalkers past, but the Wall-Off's still up. There's cannons there. Another cannon going down. And the Chads, they're loose in the base. That's 2 alphas of Chads there. And you know what? 2 times 2 is 4. Quick maths, quick Chads. All right, GG. My man. What's happening, gang? So there's people just tuning in. So to give you guys all a quick update. So we are watching Drogo tuck himself into bed at night for a late night EU ladder session. This is from a few weeks ago. And he got a visit from the Grim Reaper. A guy rocked up in dark robes. And he threw some fucking photon cannons on his bed. And he was like, and Drogo jumped up scared and was like, oh no. No. We're only watching a selection of the 15 games in this series. So Grim Reaper, as I mentioned at the start, is a 6k MMR player on the EU ladder. Drogo is a 7k MMR player. Drogo is by far the more solid and skilled and reliable player. Grim Reaper would not be unhappy about me saying this. He would agree that Drogo's got a lot more experience and skill than him and all that sort of stuff. But, and you know, he mentioned some of these games were really funny. Some of them were silly. And he did, for anyone who's like, oh, Drogo's a dickhead and we're just making fun of him. We're not. He said that Drogo was actually really mannered after that first game. It was just the first game where he was mega tilted. And from there, he kind of reined it in a little bit. So, yeah. You know what's interesting is I feel like my mic is like getting into very high levels up into the red very often. It's a bit odd. Anyways, hopefully that's not too loud. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, up here in the top left-hand side in the red, it's Grim Reaper. And down here in the bottom right in the blue, it's PtitDrogo. Give us one sec. I want to check. So he's numbered these games. Okay, so I think there was a game before this one. So this was game 4 in their series. We did game 1 and game 2 out of their 15 ladder game series at 3 a.m. Now we're doing game number 4. And it looks like Grim Reaper, I think he's going to change it up here. And he's going to go Pylon Forge, 2 probes across the map. And I think he might he's going to Cannon Rush this time, guys. Wow. Big change ups from Grim Reaper. Always bringing out the unpredictable strategies. And I got to tell you, if you don't play on a barcode, it is so much harder. But when you're playing late at night like this, same barcode, same level, same profile pick over and over again, Drogo knows what he's up against. And this time, he is going to leave a probe down there. You got to leave that probe here, buddy. They can't wall in here. It's like a terrible wall off because they have to wall with like 2 pylons there. You got to leave a probe down there, dude. Oh no, Drogo! Drogo! Why would you not leave a probe there? Oh my god. Oh, what the hell, Drogo? Oh man. This is that 3 a.m. tilt speaking. I reckon Drogo probably beat him in the previous game. I'm not 100% sure. I know there are some losses in this replay set that Grim Reaper sent me, but I don't know exactly how many. Let's zoom out so we can keep track of both of these probes. Oh, gangbang! That probe just got his shit pushed in. Oh god. Okay. Now Drogo is going to let that position get up, but he's got 2 gateways, and he's got the core. He's mining gas. Drogo's building his second pylon over there. There's going to be cannons going up about the same time Stalkers start. The Cyber Core finishing in 5 seconds. Cannon's already going down in range of his Nexus. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First Stalker starts up. He gets gas, starts a second Stalker. He'll have a second Chrono Boost in a moment, but this is going to be tough. He's going to have to use Shield Battery Stalker to hold on here, but with only 1 gas mining, he's not even going to be able to queue up a second Stalker until he hits 50 gas. Oh, shit me. Drogo's in troubles, guys. That's 5 Photon Cannons. Yeah, Grim realizing that Drogo was going to try and do a recess defense here with getting out some tech units. Grim was like, oh, if I just build so many cannons you just can't break through, like, I will eradicate your Nexus from the map. So another pylon comes forward because he wants to put more cannons here, but he actually can't right now. That Stalker micro is good. He is going to take out 1 cannon. The shield battery is starting to finish up here. He's got a 3rd Stalker on the way. 4th Stalker. Oh, wasted Chrono Boost because he didn't quite have the minerals. Now he starts it up. He's going to try and engage, but look at that. 2 cannons shooting at the same time. Uh-oh, he's going to lose a pylon as well. Drogo's about to be supply blocked, and he's wasting too much shield battery energy. I think you want to do a bit more in and out micro with your Stalkers so that the cannons can't shoot non-stop, because those cannons do actually have a much faster rate of fire than the Stalkers. Not quite double, but they're about like 70% faster at shooting than the Stalkers. So you want to go in, out, in, out, in, out, I believe. But you know what? Drogo's doing all right. He's standing his ground right now. Those shield batteries just working wonders. Oh, he loses a Stalker. There are 3 more cannons about to finish, and they're getting close to the mineral line, though. That is a problem, potentially. Oh, I'd love to see him focus down the building cannon and just shut it down before it finished. But you know what? He can kill that one without the other cannons covering it. So Drogo's going to get rid of that, but oh no, he's losing even that mineral patch. His mining is going to be down to almost nothing. Okay, pylon focus fire. That's a great idea. Grim Reaper immediately responds with his own pylon on that side. Drogo's like, fuck you, mate. I'm going to depower these, but that other pylon's going to finish like seconds later. So you can see the pylon goes down. Oh, Drogo, you're going to get... Oh, he's going to try and fight. No, you can't fight this. You can't fight this. Drogo, run. Oh no, Drogo's in trubs, man. Yeah, that Nexus is getting dangerously low. Dangerously low. I mean, this is not looking like an amazing position. I think he's just got to keep building cannons. I actually think the gateway was a mistake here. I think you've got to be really pig-headed with just committing to cannons. Okay, the Stalkers are going to engage. The Stalkers are going to engage. Drogo. Oh my god, that Stalker's so low. It's so low. That Stalker's going to go down. That Stalker's going to go down. 1 Stalker does go down, but there's only 2 cannons left. Oh my god, the Nexus. The Nexus is only getting hit by 1 cannon now. It's only getting hit by 1 cannon. Oh, Drogo has no mining. He loses 1 more Stalker, but that's it. 3 Stalkers versus a cannon. Okay, we've got a Zealot about to finish as well. There is shield battery energy. They can heal that Nexus. That Nexus is no longer in trouble, and the 3 Stalkers are just looking unstoppable at this point. Drogo continuing to fight the cannon here seems like an odd choice. I feel like Drogo could have been a bit more on point with disengaging and re-engaging. This Stalker gonna have to run away from that Zealot. Zealot's like, come and fight me, dickhead. Come and fight. Oh, stop running. Stop running, you sissy. And the Stalker's like, no, we will back the hell out of this fight. And this is now a great position for Drogo because he's down 3 workers, but he's got his 2 gateways up against a player who has not transitioned. Cybercore only now going down. He's not even going to have the minerals to rebuild a gateway. So he's building cannons at home, a gateway, and he's going to go straight, probably for Robo, I would imagine. We'll see exactly what he chooses for. Ooh, good micro by Drogo, pulling back at the last second. Problem is there's already 4 Stalkers out before your Cybercore even finishes. Now, Warp Gate's not done. There's no tech for Drogo, but Drogo's got the second gas going. He's only down a couple of probes, but he's got this real threat of 4 Stalkers. And not just that, he's eliminating all these pylons, where it looked like Grim Reaper had a lot of resources then, but he needs to build 2 pylons right now. We need another pylon down here. You supply blocked. Grim Reaper is going to go Robo. Of course, needs Immortals to try and counter this massive Stalker advantage that Drogo has. Drogo chrono boosting probes, good way to do this. I like the scouting gateway, by the way. It's just can see this little corner of the base. Ken Grim Reaper. Batteries without a cyber core? Question mark, says stated. Yeah, so in PvP, it's not like PvZ where you rush up the tech tree a lot of the time off the cannon rush. You often try to just get in range. If you get a good position, you just mass cannons like and try to get on their mineral line and their nexus a lot of the time. But we see what happens if it gets held. It does give an advantage to the defender player, of course. I mean, that makes sense, right? You've committed so much towards that. First Immortal's about to start up here. He's going to go Warp Prism first, interestingly enough. Okay. Stalkers, I like this. So Drogo's identified the sort of player he's up against. He said, let's just make sure you're not doing a greedy expand, because there's no way you'd be able to defend that. And let's scout every corner of the map. So his Stalkers are like just scouting all over the shop for proxies. He's like, it's DTs or Proxy Oracle or Void Rays, right? Like, these are the options. He's like, I know how a cheesy bastard plays. But Grim Reaper is different. Grim Reaper is a wise man. He says, you know, I know you'll be ready for that shit. I'm just going to go for a Prism and a Twilight Council. Is he just going to go charge, like, Glaive Adepts on one base or something? I don't even know. I would love to see, like, Glaive Adepts and Disruptors on one base. Like, just, like, the weirdest, jankiest shit ever. But Drogo, he's scouting with Hallucination. He's cleared the gateway up in the main base. He's got his own Robo. He's building shield batteries on his natural just because he doesn't know what the shit is happening right now. So he's like, let's get some safety out. Nice move by Grim Reaper. Does manage to get Drogo's Stalker that's outside his base. And he's going to come across a pile. Is he going to try and build cannons inside his base? He's got a probe. Is he going to go, is this a Stalker cannon push? What am I looking at? Or did he go up here and just build a pylon in the main sneakily? Or is he just going to build a pylon here? What are we doing? Oh, shit. Okay, good Prism micro, but the Prism stayed in phase mode too long. Good focus fire by Drogo. He's going to punish that. Nice focus fire by Grim Reaper, though. Ooh, but yeah, good plays here by Drogo. Shifts him back. Did have to use all of his Sentry energy, but the Prism going down is pretty huge. And Templar Arc... It's a one-base Arc on all-in? That's what the Twilight Council was for? It's a one-base Arc on all-in so he can break force fields. Who thinks of that? He's like, oh, you're going to use sentries to defend your ramp? I'll get the unit that crushes the force fields. And I'm like, I get it, but like, number one, who thinks of that? Number two, I don't think it matters. I think there's too much damage output for Drogo. 5 Stalkers and Archon. What is this shield battery? Oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. I'd actually like to see Grim expand and then like start harassing, but you know, Drogo's, I mean, so well covered. You don't even want to go into this main base. Like a single Stalker could defend against anything with 4 shield batteries. He's gonna make his second Archon, but he's got to wait for like way more energy. What the hell? Okay, so 5 Stalks and an Archon come in. Picks up the Archon, pulls it back, realizes, crap, you've got 2 shield batteries as well. And he's going to tap out. Okay, nice. Drogo, very happy to see that screen. He says, get fucked, bringer of death. Asshole. Good to see Drogo getting some points on the board here, guys, and seeing what he can do. Thank you very much for the support. We had NG Man with the 6-month resub, K-Mal CS91 with the Twitch Prime, Kirsauce with the Twitch Prime, Empyreon with the 22-month, and D-Sword Della Ford with the 4-month resub. The glorious Aussie bastard is back from vacation. Hope you had a good time, man, and welcome back. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate the support, friends. Thank you, guys. We're going to be doing Twitch Plays Pig later today, so if you guys have any funky strategy ideas, hang on to them and get ready to try and convince the rest of Twitch chat to encourage me to do them. When we're done casting this series, we're going to experiment with that format. I'll be grabbing random mods throughout the stream at some points and just kind of getting them on call with me on Discord, and they can shout things at me. Not really shout, but once in a while they will read messages which get all of Twitch chat behind it. So if 10 or more people in Twitch chat all are arguing for the same thing, are all like, we want Nuke Rush, and like there's enough consensus that triggers the mod reading out Nuke Rush to me, and then I go, okay, I've got a Nuke Rush. Other than that, I'll be letting you guys choose my strategy before the games even start. I'll be rotating through the races on my Star-Lord account. So I think some of the games might be at a bit lower level. I'm not sure exactly what my MMR is on my Star-Lord individual races, because normally I only random on that account. But we'll be working through that and seeing how it goes. Oh my god, guys, brand new build from Grim Reaper over here. This is game 7 in the series, by the way. And oh my, can you believe it? He's going for yet another cannon rush. Who would have ever thought? Now, I don't think you can actually wall off a cannon in there. I think you can go, like, gate here and then get a cannon there, I guess. But, yeah. Okay, so Drogo's like, get out of here, you dickhead. And you got to watch out for a wall in back here, though, as well. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, my God. Oh, my... It's a 4 pylon wall off. And he does it. This was a distraction. This here. You see, Drogo thinks he's kicking him in the nuts. That's fake nuts. That's literally a guy who goes into a street fight with a fake fucking nutsack sticking through his pants on top of his box. So he's actually prepared to get kicked there, but he makes it look like he's exposed, and his opponent's like, ha! Kicks him right in the groin, and then it smashes through the fake scrote into the rock hard box underneath it, and he goes, what the fuck? Who does that? That's weird. I also don't know how you can tell whether or not there's a box there or not, or what a fake scrote looks like, but I'm imagining that's it's a good analogy, okay? It's a good analogy. Don't judge me, guys. I speak good sense, okay? You know who else speaks good sense? Grim Reaper. This game's over. This is literally over. There was just no way you were gonna get enough surface area on that wall off. Your mineral line's gone. Drogo's just dead. Drogo's like, yeah, he's long distance mining right now. This other probe comes in, he's like, hey buddy. This one's putting down a cannon there. Like, it's just, yeah, you're done. And to be honest, if Drogo doesn't call him a shit-eating douchebag after that one, no, he doesn't. Just says, God damn it, GG. Oh man, I've talked so much about it as well. Like, you've got to be aware of the really nasty spots. So yeah, that's one of the nastiest spots. Is that single pylon wall off here that can wall off. So if your probe isn't right on top of their probe, you gotta keep an eye out for that. So on this map, that pylon there really didn't have many scary spots next to it. And there's just not that many. Like, they could go pylon, pylon, pylon and do a cannon there, but even that's like not that frightening. Pylon, pylon, pylon or something like that. I think even that's a 4 pylon wall off. But up here is actually a scarier one, because if that gets up, it's just hard to get in and actually get surface area, because the minerals kind of wall off your own probes. So GG's. Nicely played. All right. All right, that was game number 7. Game number 9. Only 2 more games left in this series, guys, that we are going to watch. Let's go. Using my tab out, tab back in trick to make sure the replays from the old patch load quickly. All right, here we go, guys. All right. Up here in the top right, it's Grim Reaper. Oh, he chrono boosts his probes at the very start of the game. I just realized. Which makes sense. If you're cannon rushing, chrono boosting your very first probes actually makes sense. Yeah. And he's even gonna... Oh. Yeah, and then he still cuts for he cuts probes to get a 14 pylon. Interesting. Because he likes getting it up as quickly as possible. So basically his chrono is just to get 1 extra probe mining as quickly as possible, because he cuts probes at like 16 probes, which is normally what you do in PvP with a cannon rush. Classic printf style. And then you go from there. Down here, it's PtitDrogo. Now, I still like to wall off, by the way, against a cannon rush. Drogo's kind of metagaming with this recessed gateway wall, I believe. Or maybe he just likes to do this now, I'm not sure. But what I do is with my pylon there, I actually put my first gateway back here, so it's really well protected. And then I wall off with my second gateway and my core. So by the time your opponent goes, oh my god, 1 minute? Yeah, such a fast wall off there. Just beautifully, beautifully timed. Drogo not even able to get there in time. He's only pulled 4 probes. You need to pull more than that if you want to take this down. He pulled like 12 in that first game, and he got through it. He actually defended it in the first game. Oh, so gross. Grim Reaper. Oh my god, he tricks himself out. Not only does he create a backup wall, but he also pushes that probe out while maintaining a full wall off. Like an absolute diva. He sees, oh, you're not committing to the low ground? Cancel those pylons. I'll take a refund. Build another pylon here. He'll cancel this one at the last second. Oh my god, Drogo's like, what? You meant to cancel that, you dick. Cancels it at the very last second. And Drogo loses a probe for that, for staying so long. So 2 gateways and a cyber core. It's going to be the shield battery reaction again. Remember, the exact same timings as that last game. The difference, though, is all of these cannons are in range of the Nexus. And they're pretty well positioned. This shield battery's too close. No, you can't put your shield batteries that close, I don't think. I think you need to keep those a little bit further back. They're already taking damage. And he's only got 1 Stalker. The second Stalker's later this game. Oh, this is, yeah. I mean, it might have worked in that other game before on Cyberforest. This time, I believe Drogo's in a place, looks a little bit like a used car dealership, except instead of the wacky waving inflatable arm men trying to grab your attention as you're driving past, they might be a little bit more phallically shaped, if you know what I'm saying. I'm saying he might be somewhere where there's a forest of dicks. You guys get me? It's the dark forest of dicks. You guys ever been? Yeah. Drogo has. Right here, right now, on New Repugnancy, New fucking Dick Town, as Grim Reaper has, he said he was going to dub this map New Dick Town. When it first got on the pool, he said, this map's pretty good for cannon rushes. I'm going to call this map New Dick Town. Drogo was like, you're an asshole. Oh, the Stalker goes down. The shield batteries were a bit too far away. He's going to have to pull probes. He's got to repair his Nexus and pull probes. He's got to pull probes. You got to fight. Oh my God. He's just clicking the Nexus. If the Nexus goes down, he's screwed. Oh, the Nexus falls. Oh, no. Oh, God. That's some nightmare shit. Yeah. Yeah, this is where the druid of the phallus goes to pray. This map is a grove of cocks. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Oh. I mean, I always talk about this map looking a little bit like a trash heap in the middle area. There's like garbage everywhere and stuff. Apparently it smells like crotch too. Nice micro. Oh, good cancel. Grim Reaper just canceling these. Grim Reaper still has not transitioned at all, by the way. He's just like, nope. 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 More cannons. More cannons. More cannons. More cannons. And this cannon has just been shooting this Nexus this whole time. This Nexus is like, ow! My old bones ache. Meanwhile, Grim Reaper's like, I got a bone for you. Drogo's like, stop with the dick jokes, Grim Reaper. That's mean. I thought you were meant to just use a scythe, not cannons and dick jokes. And Grim Reaper's like, I am stealing your MMR. Do you guys keep in mind, this is a 15-game series at like 4 in the morning. So, it's a little bit tilting, but it's also something where Drogo is 1,000 MMR higher than Grim Reaper. So I want you guys to just try and process how much MMR Drogo loses with every loss, as opposed to what he gains for a win. Can you guys imagine? This is like a 60 MMR loss every time he loses, and he gets like 12 every time he wins. At most. This is brutal, man. This is so brutal. The Nexus falls again. Oh no. Oh no. So gross. Oh. Wobob says, after this he won't be 1,000 MMR higher. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, that was game 9. We're going to look at the final game of this replay series, which is game 10 on Turbo Cruise. Keen to see how this one goes. I haven't seen any cannon rushes on this map yet, and it should be great. Oh my God. Because yet again, it's the final game in this series. Oh my God, let's actually get it going. Let's take a look. You guys can totally see the screen right now. Yeah, you guys can see the screen. Let's go. And down here it's Grim Reaper. Going for a pylon at the round. We definitely didn't just quickly rewind 40 seconds. And it's PtitDrogo. Sorry, I was just trying to sort out that bracket. Yeah, so we kind of... What are they... Oh, what the hell? Oh, I've got the old hotkeys on this. I must have reset this profile. Okay, fair enough. I just jumped 20 seconds or 10 seconds. Never mind, guys. It's a cannon rush again. Let's see how Drogo defends this. Okay, so we're going to see... Oh, that's a filthy... It's a 3-pylon cage. Oh, it's a 3-pylon cage with heaps of space. That's brutal, man. On the plus side, though, that's really far away. So Grim Reaper will have to just use this for a Stargate. He can't creep into that base as easily. Cannon there. Cannon. Oh, no, he'll probably still go for it. Oh! Goes for the gateway, and then even cancels the gateway, and puts the gateway back down. No, yeah, he can always wall that probe in. This probe's trapped. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good for him. Pylon on the high ground was a little slow to start up here for Grim Reaper. It looks like, yeah, 2 gateway response. Drogo's going to try and respond with Stalkers on the high ground again. But he's in big trubs. Big trubs. Big trubs. Alright. Cannon does take down the probe on the low ground. And, oh my god. Yeah, he knows. Drogo knows these Stalkers aren't early enough. Oh, those aren't even Stalkers. He forgot his Cyber Core. Oh no. The tilt kicks in. 10 games into being cannon rushed every single game. Drogo's brain fucking just fragments into pieces, you know? Oh man, he just sees reality fucking flashing before his eyes. And oh, he's gonna try and pylon wall him. He's gonna try and pylon wall these probes. Oh, he isn't able to get the 3 pylon wall. If you get the 3rd pylon there, those probes can't leave the base. It's the sickest. As it is though, Drogo doesn't have enough money for a Nexus. Oh yes, he does. He'd already started one. Okay. And back at home, of course, a cannon and a gateway goes up. Drogo, though, is not going to be mining for a solid 70 seconds. In the meantime, his probes are going to try to go back and return. Oh, no. Oh, no. Drogo! 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 Okay, I'm pretty sure he knows he's gone. He's deadsies. Yeah, 10 games in a row being cannon rushed. This Zealot's being told to attack the main base, but he's walled out, so he just goes and hides in the corner. Takes a cannon shot and then runs away. Oh, this is so bad for Drogo. And oh my god, he even gets a gas stolen. There's nothing that feels better in this world than winning with a gas steal. Hot damn. Hot diddly damn. Now, to give you guys a bit more info, Drogo did win most of the next 5 games. This was a ladder 15-game series where they just ran into each other on ladder repeatedly late at night one night. At the end of it, Grim Reaper told me Drogo won 8 games, Grim Reaper won 7 out of the 15. But Drogo lost like 300 plus MMR anyway. So I'm sorry, Drogo. I'm sure he had a lot of fun recovering that MMR at least. And I'm sure he got a lot better against Cannon Rush by the end as well, with just really respecting it and learning to overreact just a little bit. GG, well played. Incredible play. Grim Reaper! Thank you for sending me those replays. Thank you, Drogo, for being a good sport after that very first tilting loss. And, got a little bit angry, but understandably so, I would say.
Oh my god.
Understandably so.